Liberal John Alexander defeated Labour's Kristen Achille in the Bennelong by-election by a 54.2–45.8 margin, a swing to Labour of 5.6 points since the 2016 election. Primary votes were 44.1% Alexander, down 6.3, 36.3% Achille, up 7.8, 6.9% Greens, down 2.2, 4.5% for the Australian Conservatives, and 3.2% Christian Democrats, down 3.2. Up to 16,000 postals are still to be counted, and these will further increase Alexander's vote, probably pushing his lead out to 55–45. The easy win for Alexander restores the coalition's 76 seats in the lower house, returning it to a two-seat majority, 76 coalition vs 74 for all others. In Bennelong, Newspoll and Galaxy had Alexander respectively at 50% and 51% two-party preferred in polls conducted in the final week, while Reach TEL gave Alexander a 53–47 lead. In this case, Reach TEL was better than Newspoll and Galaxy. Before the by-election, I said that, given the inaccuracy of seat polls, Labour could win, or there could be a thumping Liberal victory. Unlike the Alabama Senate by-election, this time the vote of the right-wing candidate was understated. In New England, there was a large swing to Barnaby Joyce following a Section 44 disqualification, so Labour's consolation in Bennelong is that it received a swing that would have easily won it a general election. Nevertheless, given the polling that suggested a close contest, this is a disappointing result for Labour, and will boost Malcolm Turnbull's standing within the coalition. At the 2016 election, the Christian Democrats won 6.4%, so the overall vote for the Christian right, Australian Conservatives and Christian Democrats, was 7.7%, up 1.3 points. Bennelong voted marginally against same-sex marriage, 50.2–49.8, but this result does not suggest a massive number of same-sex marriage opponents are turning to the Christian right. Alexander had supported same-sex marriage. Queensland poll critique, preference flows, and how the LNP saved Jacki trad. The table below shows the final 3 Queensland election polls, and how they compare with the election results. Kevin Bonham estimated Labour won 51.2% of the two-party vote, virtually unchanged on 2015. A poll result within 1 point of the actual outcome is in bold. Reach TEL asked for statewide One Nation support, while Newspoll and Galaxy only asked in the 61, out of 93, seats One Nation contested. Reach TEL may have been close had One Nation contested all seats. Newspoll was very close on all primary votes, while Galaxy was a little high on the major parties, and a little low on the Greens and One Nation. Tim Colbatch wrote in Inside Story that One Nation preferences flowed to the LNP at a 65% rate, while Greens preferences went to Labour at a 76% rate. This data is based on the distribution of preferences, which includes preferences from other candidates in the One Nation and Greens totals. It is likely the flow from One Nation primary votes to the LNP was higher than 65%, and the flow from Greens primary votes to Labour was higher than 76%. I believe Newspoll and Galaxy expected a One Nation flow to the LNP of about 60%, while Reach TEL used respondent-allocated preferences. The final Reach TEL poll was thus better than Newspoll or Galaxy on two-party preferred terms.